Welcome back to the Nullius factory. My name is Plus, and today I want to try to go towards the next tier of yield modules. And they need a bunch of different new stuff, especially the processor one. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's needed. I need this efficiency module too. This needs the processor one. I don't even know if I can make it yet. I definitely need the optical cable, which I am working on right here. So I still need to provide the glass fiber, which I didn't do yet. And then I will also provide plastic and red wire. Need to figure out where that is. I think that might be plastic there. But I don't really want to take it from there. I would rather take it from the original position on the bus. Somewhere about here. So I need to tunnel some of these items. My inventory is still not too full, so I can just take things like that. And luckily that is exactly where I need to go with this. It's really sad that mostly randomly, but I guess in most cases it actually doesn't replace the belts. Sometimes it does, but in most cases this doesn't happen. So I can already do this. Now I need the red wire, which I would expect is closer to the top, I guess right there. I might just do this now. And I will use a red underground belt just to get more distance. I can even use the red belt to skip 2 lanes at once. Maybe I should do that more often. And then I will use the purple inserter. Also want to check the time, 3 seconds. I guess 3 seconds is enough for one of these inserters. And now we have optical cable for the first time. I just also need to connect this steam to somewhere. I will just look for steam. And then I need to look for storage and logistics, and I want to find the closest other storage. I think that might be these 600 or 700 meters away. And then I have the closest pipes, which are of course close by, but the next pipes after that are actually 700 meters away. Again. Or 689. And yeah, I should actually click on one of those pipes to find the actual distance. Maybe I need to build a pipe all the way down and then to the left and connect this possibly to this big steam engine and or these backup turbines. I might of course build even more storage and just place more backup turbines quite close to this place. I mean, a temporary solution would also be to just add more storage tanks and wait a bit until this fills up and I suddenly run out of space and have to go here and fix things. I guess that's the usual solution, to just not care about these issues. I have lime. I shouldn't put lime there. I should put that in there. And this as well could go in there. Anyway, I want to look at the processor. This one, processor 1. So I still need fiberglass. And I guess the good thing about fiberglass is that it needs glass fiber. I also want to look at some of the other things, maybe ceramic powder. I wonder whether that's already produced. Ceramic powder. I am producing that very far away. All the way over there. So this is the separate bus that I spoke about maybe last time. There are different attempts of trying to still fit things into a system, but the system is sort of broken. These are sort of unconnected buses, and I need to reintegrate everything into this big system. And for that I tried to build this bus going upwards to maybe also produce things up here, have more space basically, or build it closer to where I am. Maybe I could build an array of solar panels and accumulators in the vicinity. I don't even know if there are any of these energy storage grid batteries. I think that's what they're called, grid batteries. These ones. And I didn't even use the wind turbine 2 anywhere, I think. Just want to check that. If I were to use it, it would appear in this menu, and currently there are only almost 800 wind turbine 1. And then I want to check in the last hour. The backup turbines have not been used at all, so basically none of the steam has been used up. And I wonder if there are separate or other use cases for steam. There it seems like only solar and wind were used, not even the accumulators that are called grid batteries. Optimization 4, I wonder what that is. Productivity module. Is that different than the yield module? I might still try to research that anyway, but also I will look into packaging, even though I'm not sure how that will be useful. I guess certain items want to be packaged, otherwise I can't do anything with those. For now I will build a little storage for the optical cable. And I guess I didn't look for glass fiber or fiberglass. This needs epoxy. I think epoxy was sent over here. And first I need hard glass. Wait, I think this is already what I did here. This is hard glass. Hard glass is used in glass fiber. And then let's look again if I find this. Fiberglass just uses glass fiber and epoxy. And epoxy is right here, so I guess it is sort of a sub-recipe of the optical cable. I wonder if I can use just assemblers. I could even use a large assembler. So I will do that because more production capabilities. And now I just need to send over the glass fiber. And the epoxy. And I will add some yield modules. Just level 1. I want to actually figure out the difference. I guess I just don't have the productivity modules yet. So I couldn't really know how they differ. Maybe productivity module 1 has more productivity and hopefully no decrease in speed. That might be the benefit. I'm not sure yet. I will have to see once I can actually produce them. So I will also store these in a chest. And I guess I might limit the chest to a bunch of slots. Okay, what else is there to produce the green circuit? I also want to try to remember where this green circuit was. There, in the row of the optical cable. I need monocrystalline silicon and ceramic powder and nitric acid. I think I should find the memory circuit somewhere around here. It's on that belt. Not too far from my position. And what else? Monocrystalline silicon is probably very far away. But I will still search for it now, just so I can be sure. Yeah, 1.3 kilometers. I think my idea would be to bring this up, combine it with the ceramic powder, and then send both to the right in a similar place where I also send something else to the right. I'm not sure what it was that I sent there. Possibly not that. Possibly also not that, but rather the boric acid. I think on this layer I would like to send these things. Maybe on the same y coordinate as the nitrogen. And I want to find nitric acid. I think that's what it was. I am producing it down there. It is even on this... No, not quite, but it is almost on this fluid bus that I have started to build. But it is in the vicinity of that. And it seems to be going up towards this place. So at the same time, when I try to get whatever the other thing was, the monocrystalline silicon, I can also get the nitric acid from somewhere around here. I guess it was in the textile or somewhere. No, it's in the titanium. I think that's titanium plates. Somehow it would be nice to have a feature where you could, additionally to the icon, have also the name of the item in the alt mode. So I think I will increase the throughput of this production. Even though that looks a bit ugly right now, but I have this space limitation here of having this tunnel. Let me also see if the hard glass is used. No, I need to find it there. Whether the hard glass is used in many other recipes. It is used in some, apart from the glass fiber, but most of them are actual machines, so I don't know if I want to send it on the bus. But I might as well do that. So I will rebuild this slightly so I don't have to deal with this not being aligned. Basically, I also want to have things like that connect. But I can just build a splitter right there, I would have thought, but I can't. I can just make it go through. But now it's not going up. That's a problem. Another thing that I could do instead is make this go down. Then it might get onto the bus somehow. And then I will just split it up. Split it and then it goes up. And I guess I might need to be careful here because there's the argon pipe. And I guess I will just try to make the argon go through there. And now it's not in danger of connecting with the steam pipe. Now I will need more hard glass, but I also can provide some that I picked up. Maybe I also need more medium furnaces right here. One problem is, of course, that this kind of setup doesn't work. So maybe I will build it differently, maybe with belt weaving. Let's just see the ratios of these items. Boric acid and alumina are on one belt. So maybe this side will be belt weaving. I will probably dismantle this factory. I will just leave the other factory standing because it doesn't need to move. Maybe 4 of these furnaces would be good enough for now. And 1 inserter per machine should also be good enough. Might even also use tunnels right here. And then I guess I might even do the outputs on the right side, since that's closer to the end of the bus eventually. I wonder whether there will be an end of the bus. If I have a totally circular bus eventually, then there might be no end. Okay, I picked up a bunch more of this stuff. And then I also want to throw the plastic there. And more hard glass here. I will see whether I will need more optical cable eventually. But I think right now is the time to go find my car. Further to the left. And then I will try to build the connections for nitric acid, monocrystalline silicon, and powdered, or was it ceramic powder, I think? And right now, while driving, I will try to dismantle a few solar panels here. I hope it will not reduce my energy capacity too much. And I hope I will not collide with them before I destroy them. Now I have more space for factories or for belts and pipes going through. And I will have to repair some of those solar panels. I might even place them up there. But I guess I might think that it would be a job for some of my robots to do that. But also they are quite busy building a lot of other stuff. Now I wonder whether I want to keep this kind of setup. It's a bit ugly. So I will just dismantle some of that. Not all of it, but some. So, can I repair this? Do I have repair packs? I do have repair packs. Okay, now I will start from there and rebuild some of these solar panels. Because the wind turbine sort of ends at this line, and then I can just start from the top building this down. And this will allow these things not to land in the wrong spot. Might also repair the car. Possibly I wonder where the next logistic network thing is. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I hope they can manage to fly back without getting stuck anywhere. Otherwise I will see them later. But it seems like I didn't actually start expanding the logistic network up here. Maybe that's something to do soon. Still want to find where those bots are. I think now they are very slow, so maybe I will rescue them just so that they are not forever stuck up here. I think that should be all of them, and I will release them once I am in the logistics system again. I think also there was an issue with plastic still not being enough produced for creating more of these logistic items, the relay and the charger. And that is maybe also one reason why the expansion of the network in the northeast isn't as fast. So I am in the logistics system now, I can free these robots. I wonder whether they get more energy when they are inside of me. Or in my backpack. Okay, I guess I'm at the point where I drive down. And I'm almost where the monocrystalline silicon is. I hope I don't really need to connect anything else just now. Maybe I will look what this is, whether I might need that for anything, and if yes, I will send that up as well. So this is BPA. It's only used in plastic and epoxy. And maybe I could even produce this kind of plastic down here. I don't know if it needs any chlorine, because that was the bottleneck for that other kind of plastic, which is the PVC method or PVC variant. Then there's also this polypropylene variant. Later there's PX. This uses hydrogen chloride. It's interesting how many variants there are, and I guess one could also try to optimize that. Maybe I might even try to start producing this kind of plastic right now down here. I want to investigate whether plastic is still a bottleneck. There's some more plastic down here or up there. I think it's still not enough to produce many of these motors, or is it? I have to see what is the current bottleneck for producing the relays and chargers. So they are lacking some ingredients. Not sure what exactly they are lacking, maybe these circuits. I would expect that that is the reason. Maybe also these batteries. At least the chargers might be lacking batteries. I will also look at probably this. Yeah, this is lacking plastic still. These, I don't know, looks like comparator circuits or something. Logic circuits. And then the batteries. Not sure where I can find them. Maybe they are not these ones, I'm not sure. There are different kinds of batteries and accumulators. Capacitor, maybe it's the capacitor, and that also needs plastic. I don't know if that is the bottleneck there. Or maybe the production speed is the bottleneck, but there are enough batteries going down at least. I think I have a separate factory for them somewhere else. And if I don't, then that would be weird. There is a different factory. And this is lacking plastic as well. So I should probably also connect this factory to the rest of the factory to bring these other batteries through or capacitors through, and I should give them yield modules so they work better. But I guess this is the end of this episode. I will continue making the BPA plastic maybe next time. Thank you for watching.